John Bradshaw Layfield had a really great cutting response to somebody. I'm not even going to dignify it with a plug of what Twitter account it was, but it was just some sad bastard who had put together a compilation of just like some of the older wrestlers who they apparently deemed suffering or looking.
He had gone to a convention, I'm sure, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see it.
Oh, we're not going to watch it because I don't want to.
Oh, we're not going to watch it. But I did see it. And what did he say about it? Because what it is, to tell the people, it was a bunch of older wrestlers who have retired, and they're not moving like they used to. Like, that's something new. I mean, people, when they get older, I don't care what business they're in, they're going to move slower and more deliberate. And, you know, their knees may give out, their hips may give out. And so what was his meaning to even post that?
To make fun of them or whine or get attention. You know what these people are like. But I mean, there was a couple of points to me like, yeah, Dean Malenko, watching him, it's a sad sight. He's got Parkinson's.
Yeah, it is.
That probably doesn't have anything to do, or it may well have nothing to do with the wrestling business. He's got Parkinson's. Marty Jannetty is Marty, so obviously he's looking bad and everything. But then there was like Jerry Lawler. He's had strokes and knee problems and everything. He looked fine.
Yeah.
And he's in his mid-70s.
He's 75. And still, he doesn't look that bad. He looks fine, except he has a little bit of a limp. But hell, who doesn't? And I know I don't move like I used to, because, you know, you get in some of these matches, and I mean, the wrestling business was nothing like it is today. Nothing. The production wasn't the same. The talent in the ring wasn't the same. The rings weren't the same. You know, you know what OSHA is?
No.
OSHA is a division of the U.S. government, and it's a Safety Hazards Act is what it is. Occupational and safety. If they had come around and tested some of those rings, they'd have probably shut most shows down, because some rings were like landing on concrete. And you could tell how good the ring was by how many like bumps these guys were taking. If a guy won't even take an arm drag, you know, something's wrong. Because if you take it on the concrete floor, that hurts. And that's why a lot of guys got hurt. Some of these rings, they weren't familiar with them, and they'd take a bump and pull a muscle, or, you know, pinch the small of your back or whatever, nerve. And it takes a while to get over that stuff. Not only that, but it's the traveling. You sit in the same seat for 5-6 hours going to a show, you're not going to get out. Nobody is. You're not going to get out and walk like you were when you got into the car, because you're stiff. But anyway, anybody who posts that on older wrestlers, I got respect for older wrestlers because I'm one of them. And if they're jammed up, and we call it stove up, you know, it's for a reason, because this business made them that way.
Yeah, I mean, I similarly, you know, I look at some of these guys and feel sad for them. You know, like Jake with the breathing apparatus he has to wear, and you know, but he's been in worse shape over the years.
Yeah, but see, I'm saying the breathing apparatus, he may have had that even if he never got into wrestling.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. And I think these guys that are limping ass around, they may have had the same, maybe not to the same degree of injury, but they may have had the same stuff if they had never even seen a wrestling match or been in one or been involved in it. So yeah. Who's to say?
But it's like making fun of some people. It's like, well, do you know what happens when you're in your 60s and 70s of it? You get fat and you get bald. You don't look as great as you did when you were 30. I mean, who does? So, I mean,
I do.
No, in fairness, you have changed. The mustache just gets more powerful with every minute, I think, at this point. But Yeah. Anyway, here's what John Bradshaw Layfield said. Oh, I'm sorry.
Let me hear that. I read this, but I forgot. I've forgotten it now.
This is life. We did what we love. We continue to because we love wrestling. These guys are legends. Legends are worthy of respect. They are hobbling because they went out every night and performed, hurt or not. We don't ask for pity. We also don't ask for some dipshit to make videos of us to get clicks. We love our business and we bear the scars. These are my friends. F you.
Good for John. I started to respond to it. I said, no, I'm not even going to give him the pleasure of that.
Yeah, there's this is these guys' pensions basically, because the convention circuit is so much better and so much more professional than it once was. That, you know, if you had any kind of name in wrestling, you can make a bit of money off your name for probably, you know, which is nice to do probably because you were horrendously overpaid your entire career and your body's half broken down anyway. So it'd be nice to get a bit of money back for it. So I don't think anyone should be made fun of, I guess, for or highlighted for not looking how they once did.
I think conventions, that fans go to the conventions and they go, this guy's going to be there, this guy. They're older, yes, but it's a trip back in time for them. And they come in and they can come up to the table, they can talk to you like a person and say, hey, I remember you back, you know, when you wrestled so-and-so and so-and-so in Cincinnati or in Atlanta or Tampa or somewhere. And I like people that come up and say, hey, remember me? And I always remember them. I said, oh, yeah, I remember you. Your name is, you know, and then they'll tell me. I said, oh, yeah, I remember you. He said, oh, it was in Savannah or somewhere. And I said, oh, I still remember that. Hell, I can't remember it, but still, at the same time, I told him I remembered him. Now I gave my secret away, and people said, "You don't remember me, you lying bastard." But they come to talk, and that's when they come to realize that wrestlers are people too. We're all people, and we got into wrestling. And John says because we liked it, we loved it at times, hated it at times. But still, we did it, and we did it well. Some of us, not me, of course, but some of them did.
This is really bad.
I watched the ones that were good and try to get better.
This is really bad. Someone said to me the other day, I was out, I can't even remember where, and they said, I remember you from some bar so-and-so. And I went, cool. I don't remember you.
Yeah.
I can't be, is it just age? I can't be bothered going through the pretense. It's like, I have no memory of you. And then you're like, oh, I hung around with so-and-so. And God, I hated that person. And you were friends with him? Oh, no wonder I don't remember you.
How old are you now?
38.
Okay.
I'm getting to that point, Dutch. I can't stay this amazing, or the entire time.
Well, you're not there yet, so.
Yeah, I'll fall apart soon, I'm sure.
And you know what I think goes first?
Oh, yeah.
I think that's what goes first.
Not for you, though, really. You haven't even lost any colour out of your hair.
Well, I'm different, but my body's beat all to hell. So don't even touch me. If you see me walking somewhere, don't even put a finger on me. I may just tumble over. Then you'd really feel bad. Then if I saw some gold rings on your hand and some, your nice, expensive outfit, then the next you'd hear from my lawyer for pushing me.
Yeah. Was it Dewey Cheatham Howell? Who's your lawyer? Adam Burbrower. I remember his name.
Oh, yeah, that is right.
That you never contact. You always say, I'm going to contact him for legal advice, and you never hear from him.
Oh, he writes me every now and then. Oh, I'm going to contact him. I got some questions I got to ask him.
Well,
so Mr. Burbrower, if you're listening, which he is, he's a big fan, and he's from New York State. So I'm going to contact him and talk over a little bit of an issue.